Right. I tell you, it's been a bit of a muck around tonight. Um, I just can't catch a win no matter what the fuck I do. Really? Alright, so hopefully we can do a bit better tonight when it comes to this thing. And how are we doing, zombie? You been a busy beaver today? Mm. Mm. My laptop has been giving me all sorts of problems today. I'm starting to think one of these has croaked on me, but I don't want to let it ruin the rest of my evening because I've been wrestling with this thing for most of the day now and it's just been pissing me off. So while this thing is ticking over, why not play a bit of Resident Evil 3? Well, I was on the fence about it for a while, but if we're all up talking anyway, I might as well. um, Now, I'm kind of half tempted to load this one. I'm ordering myself a new one tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to go through another 5 grand fucking journey with this thing, but I think I might have found the problem. Oh, but mind you, that was about 4 or so years ago now. um, I'd be lying if I said I haven't absolutely put this thing through the ringer. But it's going to piss me off if it actually is dead. But anyway, yeah, so I've been killed a couple of times by Nemesis already. So I'm kind of. And I did do a colossal fuck up. Um, so I'm thinking I might just rewind this one a little bit. That other save slot was when was after he actually killed me, but I might wind the clock back a little bit there because there's a few things that I missed. For one, when I dropped that grenade on his lap, um, and got him with that, he dropped a case that I never picked up, and I don't know if he's still roaming around out there that I can actually go and get it back without that much of a hassle. Um, yeah, it's had me a bit down and out today, but hey, look, if it turns out to be just a dead fucking RAM card, I'll feel pretty good about myself. But that kind of luck just hasn't been going my way today. But oh well. Um, Now I'm thinking. Now you've been thinking. Now look here, Horace. I've warned you about thinking. I got no idea what these fucking jewels are for, but I got the red, the blue, and the green. Yeah, see, there's a couple of goodies I think we're missing. And there's a few more locks that we have to go and do, so we might go and do that first. So we're going to be doing a bit of a fetch quest before we throw down. Yeah, I was playing Power World with my nephew, and then all of a sudden my screen on my laptop just fucking died, but it works. Like I can get to my BIOS screen and everything fine. Um, so I've just been sort of going through the ringer, going, why is it suddenly doing that? And then it came back, and that was just in time to see your pictures, and then it fucking died on me again when I went downstairs with it for a little bit. So I'm not so sure it's actually a screen problem. I noticed that whenever I picked it up, coincidentally, is exactly where these are resting, is when the problem kicks off. So I think this might be our culprit. I fucking hope that it is. Okay, there's a couple of grenades we're missing because shooting Nemesis with a shotgun is about as useful as hitting him with a rubber band, and we're not doing that anymore. We need something with a little bit more junk in the trunk. Hang on. Where was that lockbox at? Was it back there? Yeah, so I hit him with a grenade here, but I didn't realize he dropped something because an achievement came up, but I couldn't see what it was. Okay, well it might not have been here then. I must have read that wrong. You know what? That just reminds me of the Master of Disaster, the King of Sting, the Count of Monte Fisto. Dude, do you think you got enough names? Simple lock. Hang on, no, that's the station. Yeah, let's go and fetch these other things first. Because when Nemesis rocks up, he is on our ass. Right out of the gate. Yeah, I know. You know what? I really need to turn those down. That. I forget they're there most of the time. And I'm only ever really streaming to Twitch for one reason, and that's just because it's easier to make shorts out of it there than what it is on YouTube. I'm sure I haven't. There's some magical fucking wand you can wave, and it's just as easy, but I haven't seen it, so it's a delicate sorting system. All right. No, we harvest pretty much all of this, but we should have more than just that one grenade. All right. And I'd much rather do this at our own pace, because when he rocks up, all of these bodies reanimate again, and there's just so much going on. I would kill these guys now, but it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Which one is it? No, hang on. We opened this, right? But we didn't come down here. Oh, and for good fucking reason, obviously. Yeah, look, I value my neck a heck of a lot more than some handgun bullets, mate. And this thing here gets back up later. I mean, you can call it cheating or whatever you want to call it, but... If we're doing this anyway, I don't see much of a point in making things harder. Yeah, not to mention healing items are going to go a long way because it takes like all of about fucking 2 eye blinks and the Nemesis kills you. I was just thinking, Zombie, we should make that the alert sound from now on. You know that doing, like whenever they get an idea, they have like an organ spasm, and then they get an idea. That's what it should be from now on. All right, unless like I don't think we're missing too much. Like there was some gunpowder in here, but I don't think there was anything else. Alright, now I need to check that. Alright. Okay, zombie, I have some good news and some potentially upsetting news. No, no, alright. I think this is the one playing silly buggers. We seem to be alright now. Beautiful. As long as my desktop strippers still work, I'll be a happy man. What was up here again? Alright, this is starting to ring a bell. It's just that, I don't know, we seem to be, for where we're at, we just seem to be behind. Is there anything else we haven't opened yet? And not to mention that pull through got up as well. I don't trust that map, like what's a cleared area and what isn't, because it's been playing silly buggers with me lately. Actually, there's been a lot of things doing that lately. It's starting to piss me off. Except I don't let that be known like that. Alright, well we're back to the beginning now. I mean, shooting the nemesis in the head, right? I mean, you might as well be throwing shoes at him. Nah, this isn't the alleyway. Where was the other one? Oh no, this gets us back to the subway. A bookshop. When's the last time you've been in a bookshop? I was with my brother about 2 years ago. And not only was I actually in a bookshop, but I actually bought something. Okay, I got hungry. Ah. Oh, so let me guess. This is where the jewels go. Aha! Well, we get to ride in the elevator soon, and you get to press the buttons. Ah, beautiful. That's what we want. Aha! Oof. Christmas come early. The closest thing I have to a bookshop here is Vinny's. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, when's the last time you've actually been in a bookshop? I suppose, you know, given our age bracket and everything, and anyone that's got like 7 years below us or anything, have they ever been inside of one? That's what she said. um, Alright, so what was this for? For the shoddy. Oof! Yeah, alright, but is this actually gonna do anything, or does this make it look pretty? And also, why have I only got one grenade on me? Oh, that's right, because the other one's in here. There we go, you see? So we're sort of, we're piecing it all together now. We can mix two of these. Beautiful. Yeah, that can go away. Alright, so we can survive a good smack to the face. If we can avoid it. that would be better. So we've already done that. Alright. Is there anything else that we're missing? I would love to own a book cafe. Yeah. See, I remember my brother said something like that once. He was like, yeah, you know what? I'd love to have like a little, like, theatre, but the only people that would go to it are like the three guys I'm related to. Like, not that I'm good company, but I just can't help but think that, yeah, I would like to do something like that, but the only people that would go there wouldn't go there and treat it as a business. They'd go there to fucking hang out all day. One of these loser fucking Morat kids. Act like they fucking live here. All right, I don't think we're missing anything else. I think we're good to go. That's about as far back as we can go, right? Because this should all be cut off. Yeah. All right. So this Dino Bite site, I'm guessing this is the. Do you remember Nerds Zombie? Do you remember those what I think they were like Willy Wonka lollies or whatever, Nerds? I remember the pink and the purple ones. Do they even still make Nerds? I'm guessing that that's what they are. That's the in-universe parody. When I saw that the other night, I thought, man, that's got to be a nerd shout out, surely. Like, what else can it be? I tell you what, though, that extra set of pouches came just in time. All right, I think we're ready. I only need to bomb him out once. Yeah, I caught the 1942 reference the other night. Oh, was it 1945? I can't remember, but it's the 1940 whatever. It used to be an arcade game. Okay, let's do this. It really did look like you could get in here in some way, but no, you can't. It's completely hollowed out. I don't think there was anything in here. Actually, no. One of those stupid little shoot this thing and like, what are they? Yeah, I don't know. I think it was these things. Like, you had like that Captain Raccoon thing or whatever in Resident Evil 2. Like, yeah, I don't really care that much about those things. See, well, that's why we're doing all of this now, because I'm not going to be able to enjoy the Resident Evil ambiance that you can fall asleep to when I've got this 9 foot tall, 600 kilo fucking monstrosity chasing after me. Um, no, there was nothing here. I thought there was, but. Or there might have been, but I think we've already got it. Mm. And because Jill can't run for shit, we all know a person like that, hey, from school. Like, that one person that was in phys ed that just couldn't run for shit? Good question, but yeah. We used to have a book cafe here called Chapters. I lived there every day after school. I tell you what, there's when I think about after school hangouts, that Are You Afraid of the Dark episode, Tale of the Zombie Dice, pops into my mind. I don't know if you remember that one, but Mr. Click's Emporium. Like, what a fucking lunatic. God only knows how many kids he's managed to trap like that, eh? Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the after school hangout, just minus Mr. Click. Actually, you know what? No, we'll lay a hard save down here because if this blows up in our face. Yeah, there's a few episodes from it as well that really freaked me out. Like, Tale of the Quicksilver was one that I remembered because, like, that might have been the first one I ever saw. I was questionably young when I saw that one. Wait a minute, where was that? Do we want to try for it or not? Like, yeah, fuck it, we might as well. That area that I walked up. Oh, well, at least I'm getting a feel for the layout. The one that had like 4 zombies in it. Was there anything actually at the end of that, or? Alright, while I'm troubleshooting this laptop, I'll check it on my lappy so I don't have to tab out of the game. Yeah, alright, we'll go and check this thing out. Like, surely there's got to be something there worth it. I mean, we can swing what I need to do with the 2 grenades, but what's going to happen after that? What happens if he doesn't actually leave? What happens if it's a Mr. X fuck around and he's a mainstay for the rest of the game? Now, where exactly was it? It was through here. It was left, straight down, and there should be a fence area here. I think it was in there. No, that's not it. Where's the other one? This one. It was here. It's through the donut shop. Lone Wolf cigarettes, mate. Yeah. I hope this fetch quest isn't becoming more trouble than what it's worth. And also, yeah, that was one criticism that because now that I've actually played this for a little bit and I have some first impressions of it, I did go back and look at some of the criticisms people did have about this game on release. And that dodge mechanic, yeah, that is dog shit. I will give them that. But I remember it being rough in the OG one as well, so. Oh, beautiful. There's another. Yeah, now we're talking. We need something with a bit of junk in the trunk, you know what I mean? Oh! Shot! Now that's the first headshot of tonight. Didn't miss. Alright, come on. Why can I never get more of you fucks in the line of fire before I do that? Oh no, you got all of them. Oh, another grenade. Now we're talking. Aha! Yeah, alright. Because I was like, why am I having such a hard time with Nemesis? Like, I know he's no slouch, but he shouldn't be that much of a pain in the ass. Hmm. These guys, on the other hand, no such excuse. Actually, we can't take the long way around from here, can we? Because it is another one-way trip. Don't look at me. Alright, what have you got for us? You remembered that episode. This is gonna be fucking annoying. Like that poxy, like that seems to hinder you more than help. I'm never using that again. You know, sometimes you just need to be brutally efficient with yourself, you know? Like if that's one thing I could tell the next generation, when you cross that threshold where you learn not to lie to yourself, that's when you know you've made it. Like, you know, when you develop that instinct and you can rationalize and talk yourself up about how it's not that bad, but you've got that thing in your subconscious that just goes, mate, it fucking sucks, man. All right. When you learn to not fight that anymore, that's when I think you've made it. That's when I think you've reached the age of sophistication. Wait a minute, are you still going on about the magic school bus? Oh, I hate this fucking. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on. We're not going in there with a full herb like that, because it's just gonna. I've learned my lesson from the last stream. I don't want to have a repeat of that shit performance. But 4 grenades though, goddamn. Now we're talking. Yeah, give me the 2 here. All right, now we're really gearing up. All right, we got a cacophony of cartoons and kids shows at the moment. What one are we talking about? I suppose it's debatable with Are You Afraid of the Dark? Well, fuck. Yeah, this. I don't know how I feel about this. Fucking gross indeed, Jill. Dazzling deduction. Oh shit. Alright, well, we killed one. You can't just stroll down the road, you know? Bullshit, Junior. Fuck off. Not on this date. Hmm. They're easier than 3 original. Really? I don't know, man. It's been giving me a bit of a hard time. And this isn't anything fancy. This is just the standard run. Alrighty, there's one. I can hear the other one knocking around. Where'd he go? Okay, so some of them, you know, they... they put a bit of style into it. Oh, get away from me! Oh, fuck! What the hell did I just do? My magnifier is going fucking crazy. How the hell did we get into that? Surely that's an achievement just for doing that. Yeah, I was trying to not get that fucking STD from these things again, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out. Oh, but there is another green herb there, so maybe it's not all bad. Of course, if this arsehole... Where did the other one go? Oh, shit. Yeah, fucking run away. Okay. Let's just hope we don't have to use it. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Another green herb. Not bad. Okay, not bad, not bad. Come on. Alright, time to bring out the big guns. I don't think there's anything in here from memory. Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Don't worry, we got Chad's notes. You know, she don't. Yeah, more tentacles. I mean, she don't want the nice guy. You know, you gotta find your inner Chad. But so far, so good. I mean, I got killed by these things when I first came in here. How many have we hit? Two or three? I think that's what is that? Oh no! You're not fucking putting me in one of those things. Well, no. Not this time. No, fuck off. Oh, well, wrong turn. But hey, mistakes that'll learn for.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Alright, so that was a bit of a close shave, that, but...
Enjoy
Might not be such a bad idea now to splash on. Okay, I'm gonna save over this one. Alright. Now, a grenade's gonna come in handy here. Go away, tentacles. If only it were that easy. They don't. I don't think they hear the word no very often, or maybe they do, except it's more like, no, please, no.
I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up, traffic control system. Should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
Okay, so Dick Lips should make his appearance known now. But he dropped something when you hit him with that grenade, and I did not pick it up, and I really didn't want to have to deal with him. Oh, shit. Where is he? Oh. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, get a bit of that in ya. What was it? Okay, so he drops add-ons, I guess, for the gun. I don't really know any other way to get him to back off apart from drop a hand grenade in his lap.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station.
Not until I get traffic control online.
Open the door, you fucking idiot. Oh, okay. You know what? That one might be my new favorite. I don't even know what it was. Yeah, I think when you mentioned ABC the other night, the first thing that popped into my head was bananas in pajamas. Like, I haven't thought about those guys in how long? And that was the first thing. It came like a flash. It came down on me like a ton of bricks. And I haven't thought about those guys in such a long time. Though I do like that Nemesis retains the stars. Hang on. This slipped me up the other night. Handgun ammo. What, really? Okay, but we're not going that way. We got to get to the subway control. So we got to go through the donut shop. And then we can get there. Now, he rocks up. It was weird for me the other stream because he rocked up here first. He did. But then he didn't show up again. And then all he would ever do is show up here. Alright, well this really is going to be a roll of the dice. So let's just get this shit over with. Yeah, that. He ever only did that once. Did he drop anything? Nah. Yeah, he ever only did that once, the other stream, and I don't know why. For the life of me, I could not get him to do that again. He would always head me off on the stairs from then on out.
Okay, back again. Give me a second.
No, I do like that one. That might have to be my new wallpaper on my lappy. I've got the Scooby-Doo one on my streaming rig. I can't believe I forgot to open this thing when we were fetch questing. Yeah, some shoddy. Yeah, that's alright.
Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Hang on, what actually was it again? RE3 train code. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Lovey. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more than that. Alright, so we need Sweet FA. Two, 3, 2. You know what? I was just about to try that.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
Okay, now it'll drop a quick save here. Now, let me refreshify my memory. Now, that thing gets up in a minute. Okay, we'll run into him again here. Then we'll need to come up, chuck a right. I'm not overly fussed about the handgun ammo. And then it's through the grate. And then we should be good. So we'll give that a shot. Yeah. It's not hard to knock them down. It's getting them to stay down. That's the trick. Okay, give me those grenades. We'll have one more run-in with him here. Or at least I'm pretty sure it was one more. USA! Alright, so... Oh! I don't have time. Man, not on this date, mate. God, he's going to be up and rocking now. And I don't... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm going to have to use that now. What did we get? Alright, so he carries around a lot of, parts for a gun that he doesn't have. It's just crazy. How are you doing, Metten? Hey, Jane, how's it all going? I hope you had a good birthday. Yeah, Metten, where you been? You're off at Frankfurt, weren't you? Wait a minute, where's my map at? Why can I not see my map? Where is... Yeah, give me... Alright. This way. I'm not getting into a punch-up with the Nemesis over some handgun scraps. Right? Wait a minute. Are we still going the right way? Yep, chuck it right. Oh! Okay, now those things I definitely don't remember from the original. You know, that's all it takes sometimes, isn't it?
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
Oh, hang on. Oh, where else did you say, Metten? It was Hamburg, wasn't it? Wasn't that where you were going?
Nikolai, how we doing?
See, I knew that was Nikolai. I just hope we get that fake out death that he gets, or he's supposed to get. You know, Metten, when we first went through Resident Evil 3, I actually thought what was going to happen when you were in the garage. I thought he was going to walk underneath the car and the jack would give out and crush him. That's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't expect the whole thing to just blow up.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Yeah, this is about where I got up to the other night and then I stopped because Jill, just for the life of her... Whoa, shit! See what I mean? Like, those punches, man, you know... But this really is just a chase, this, I think. There's no point... really screwing around with him too much here. But don't worry, Jill's gonna shape up to him. I'm like, look, that's all great. I wish I mean, aren't we getting plural all of a sudden? She wants us to do it. Hey, don't worry, we'll handle this. This is our problem. Aren't we getting plural lately? See, but that is one thing that I do like about what the remake at the moment is that is still pretty much the way of things from the original, where it's not really about fighting Nemesis, it's about surviving Nemesis. Hmm.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos?
As I told you, Metten, it's taken 25 years to fuck Australia. It's going to take at least 25 years to fix it. By then I'll be 60 and none of it matters. Yeah, so this is where I got up to. Except my performance that night was abysmal. Like, no, I can do better than that. I mean, I died twice on the last stream, so that's why I wanted to load the other save. Like, nah, come on. Nah. We gotta hold our standards higher than that. Alright. Well, you see, the lesson I learned was you need to hoard your grenades for every Nemesis encounter. Don't worry about it, mate. I think everyone just needs to fucking relax a bit. That sounds less than encouraging. This better not be a runaround like the sewers in... Well, they're the same sewers, right? In Resident Evil 2. Increased sewer security. Special made battery pack. Alright, I'm guessing this is one of them. Yep, alright.
Looks like it needs a power source.
What an incredible smell you've discovered!
Oh god. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
You know, I never noticed before, but you've got really nice eyes. Shut up! But you do! God, Resident Evil pisses me off like that. 2 doors. 3 doors now that you can't open, can't do anything with. Well, this is a one-way trip because we are not getting back up that. Alright, what's about to pop up? I can hear it. Oh! What the hell is that? Fuck you. Oh, I'm over this shit in these games. I'm gonna have to grenade this idiot, aren't I? Well, fuck.
What the fuck was that?
I really didn't want to have to do that. Alright, but does a grenade launcher ease the pain a little bit? Oh, Kendo Gun Shop invoice. I tell you, doesn't Robert get put through the ringer in these remakes? You know, like the the zombified daughter or the half zombified daughter. Like, I think that was a bit much. Like, I didn't think they needed to go that way. Thank you for purchasing the XXX grenade launcher. We've made special adjustments to this piece to ensure compatibility with a variety of ammunitions. Yeah, well, we get how that all works. Explosive, flame rounds, acid rounds. Look, I just hope those things aren't going to be a regular thing, because I don't really understand how you're supposed to get around Nemesis without using a grenade. I don't know if there's an easier way of doing it. Why am I under the impression that that thing is going to get back up? There's another one in here. I betcha. There it is. Oh, fucking revolting. Oh, shit. Yeah, get a bit of that in ya. Fall! Fall! One's gonna pop up behind us. You know why? Because I know Resident Evil very well, and I know Capcom very well with this type of bullshit. Hmm. I can't even remember what it was that started my recent Dragon Ball kick, you know? I just sort of fell into it and let it do its thing now. See, this is how you know the remakes are mature. This is bullshit. Fucking puke breathing toad faced motherfuckers. Every time I think I've lost them, another one pops out of these tunnels. And it's not like I can count on the fucking cops. Don't trust those pencil pushers at HQ either. Next time one of those freaks shows its face, I'm going to hit it right in its big ugly mouth. Well, that sounds good on you, mate. I hope that works out. Although something tells me a flaming grenade round is going to be a lot more effective than one of these. Oh, come on! No, we need another one of those. Shit! Oh, you beauty. Alright, this is a bit different. Of course you take up 2 slots. Why wouldn't ya? You know, I actually wonder why that hasn't happened because, like, things like, you know, because Transformers has had official crossovers with things like Street Fighter and Evangelion, so I'm actually quite impressed that Dragon Ball hasn't had a crossover with it of any kind. What's this? A love letter. Oh, here we go. I thought we were going to be together forever, but then 2 weeks later, I mean, right out of the blue, she sends me a John Deere letter. She give you any reason? Now I called her up. She gave me a bunch of crap about me not listening to her enough. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It's already been 3 months since we fled together. I find myself thinking back to the day you hatched. Your little voices made me tremble with pride. Is this guy all there in the head? Your adorable little body's brimming with incredible destructive power and, of course, the ferocious, insatiable appetite. You are no less than the pinnacle of the Hunter series, and yet they ordered me to destroy you. They said you were unfit to use as a weapon because of few minor vulnerabilities. Well, your idea of minor vulnerability might be very, very different to mine. So what if you're susceptible to heat? Okay, well, now we don't obviously hoard the flame rounds now for whenever these things rock up, if we have seen these things. So what if your delicate mandibles are exposed when you feed? Haven't they ever heard of character flaws? It is. He's talking about those porkers in the sewer, isn't he? It is those flaws that make you so very, very precious to me. Ooh. How old is Dragon Ball? Too fucking old, isn't it? Like, didn't it celebrate its 40th birthday not that long ago? Or was it 45th? It's been around for a while. But we'll show them yet. Down here, we'll continue to walk this evolutionary path together. We'll prove to Umbrella that you, my beloved Hunter Gammas, are truly superior. Well, good luck with that. Alright, we desperately need an item box. Yeah, I mean, it's been around for just, it's just one of those things that's just sort of always. Actually, when I said before, I can't even remember what it was that put me on my recent Dragon Ball kick. Um, I think a lot of it has to come to all the drawing and the arts and all that sort of stuff we've been talking about lately. And I'm trying to think, like, what was the last time anything with an artist actually moved me? And I think one of the first things that popped into my head was Akira Toriyama's passing in 2024. Um, I'm like, that's probably the last time a creative, not the best news or anything like that, really did something that sort of leapt out at me. I don't even think I've looked at it since then, to be honest. Okay, so these can only hold 2. Oh, well, that's okay. Alright, well. What are we supposed to be doing? Like, we've got the battery. Okay, now I'm starting to wonder with these guys, do you let them come up and let their things come out, then just plant one on them? I'm guessing that's how it works. Yeah, because I'm just concerned that I might be going a bit too heavy on the shotgun shells. It might be an idea to let these guys close in and then just give them one like this. We're not rid of these things yet. We've only just pissed them off. Show me that pretty smile. I can't hear if another one's coming when one freaks out when it's dying like that. But you see what I mean? We don't have to shoot it to get it to do that. Okay, so they can hold more than that. Oh, well then, let's go back and grab that. What's he? Oh, I know why. Because they don't let you combine ammos. Like, there's no... All reloading is in real time. They really made a point of stomping that out with Resident Evil 4 when they did that one. Like, no cheating and going to the menu and combining items that way to skip the reload animation. Everything had to be done in real time, starting with 4 onwards. We're not out of this yet. Whoa, shit! Come on. Get a bit of that in ya. Do we have a map of this place? Well, there's a hip pouch. Hang on, no, but we can't get in there. Oh, no, this one's an electronic lock here. We should be able to swing this one. But are these good for one use, or can you pull these things out again? Nah, so they are a one use. Alright, fair enough. I'd rather have the hip pouch, because I did just sort of get cucked then. Because I was out of item slots. Whew. Yeah, well, we're going to have to economize with all these shotgun shells. See, well, that's kind of why I thought you could take the batteries out of the locks and use them again. Like... Come on. It seems like a trap, right? It seems like a trap. Come on. Where are you? Show me your face. You want to know what I think? You haven't got the balls. Yeah, alright. No, yeah, come on. Fuck's sake. Well, this has got to be a save room here. Should I save the last 2 bullets for us? No, you save them for the next 2 fucks that try to bite you. Before we mix that, hang on. Keep your pants on for a second. Do it. Alright, we might be retiring the handgun soon. Was there anything else here that we needed? No. Alright. Nemesis encounter. Because why not? Whoa, 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 hold up. That's not the way. This way. I mean, let's play another game. The truth game. Because we slipped down the shit slide before and there's no way back up. There we go. This is back where we were.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Here we go. Let's go around the... I want to put the back on that laptop. I'm pretty confident that that's what it was now. And also, I want to see if it's going to fuck up. You know, it's the classic, if anything is going to go wrong, this is when it'll be. Yeah, I don't know if you were here for that, Metin. Yeah, my lappy's been giving me some grief today. Because it felt like we needed another challenge. Alright, that settles it for me. We found out what it was. Now, in true Resident Evil fashion, it might not be a Nemesis encounter, but there is no way we're walking out of here without a catch. Whoa, shit! Okay, come on. I've heard about stacking the odds, but come on. For real now. We're taking the piss, surely.
It can use weapons?
Well, I guess it can now. I might just put this on a third one. Okay, there's something in this room we haven't got. What is it? Well, this is a dead end, isn't it? So we're gonna have to square up. I guess my thing at the moment is there actually a fight with him? Or is this always... Oh! Was that a fluke? Nah. Well, the upgrades here are certainly working.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Where are we going, Jill? Atta girl. Very resourceful. And he is on our ass, isn't he? Alright, ladder to the left. I'm checking the... Ooh. Because I don't trust Capcom. That's why I'm checking the map all the time. See, now what was I saying? Yeah, is there actually a fight with him? Or is it always going to be like this? Because I heard that that was another thing people were a little bit upset about with the remake, was you don't really throw down with him the way you used to in the OG game. It's more of a race. I don't know. I had to drop like 5 grenades on him earlier tonight. So, I mean, if that's not a fight, then what is? Ooh. Have been moved to the roof. Because of Congo Spider-Man. Yeah, that's... I mean, all of the problems in the world go away if that never existed, right? Alright, let's lay down a hard save and... So I'm guessing... I know the clock tower has been removed. I'm guessing this demolition tower is what they added in.
All right. Let's do this. Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
Oh shit, he's a fire shower.
Still kicking?
Okay, so there is an actual fight going on. Um... Okay, so this is a bit of a... Whoa, shit! Alright, he's pretty pissed off now. Whoa, shit! Yeah, get a bit of that in ya. Oh! Nasty. Shit, it's not ready yet. This is awesome. What the hell is everyone complaining about? Man. Get out of here, Goten. This is my catch, you hear me? I didn't grab the red herb or the shells, but anyway, doesn't matter. That was awesome! What is everyone complaining about? Yeah, that was fucking awesome. That was I was all smiles that fight, man. That was fucking cool. Oh, defeat Nemesis on the rooftop. Yeah, you want some? Ah, yeah, I'm really getting back into my groove now. Alright. Yeah, I know. Like, what people were talking about, oh, it's too scripted or some bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? That was awesome.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
You're lucky I went easy on you, by the way.
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Yeah, that's what I reckon, Carlos. Fuck him.
He could have been killed.
That was a really cool fight.
I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
I think like the whole last 5 minutes of the stream talking about, do you actually get to fight him? And then they come out with that banger. Oh, fuck, man. I'm all smiles now. Alright, where are we going? Okay, so we didn't get the Nikolai punk death scene, but we did get that fucking awesome scrap on the rooftop. Like, because like I know people were talking about, so what the gardens aren't in the remake and the clock tower's not in the remake. Well, I'm not overly attached to either of those locations. In fact, I'm pretty sure that when we went through Resident Evil 3, didn't the clock tower piss me off? So I'm not overly fussed that the clock tower is not back. So this is the RPD we're at. I remember this. That's the kendo gun shop there, isn't it? This is where I shot Mr. X in the head when I was doing that Claire playthrough. Yeah, the music box. Yeah, that's right. Because you gotta you gotta turn the dial or whatever on that altar to recreate the sound. Yeah, that was stupid. That like, no, I'm glad all that shit's gone. Like, oh, they removed the clock tower. Yeah, because the clock tower was shit. I'm glad it's gone. Yeah, gunshot kendo. Alright, I see it. What's the actual return to the subway station? We're gonna get old Jill walking along this thing. Alright, well, that was a fucking waste of time, wasn't it? Yeah, well, she's enjoying her man witch. Come on, follow me. Come on, quick. All I ever heard for the long... And this didn't color my vision or anything on the game. Just all I ever heard was people talking about how shit the Resident Evil 3 remake is. I'm glad, because like that's part of the reason why I don't really get into games as much as I do anymore, because all these poxy fucking hot takes that are so trendy with these tubers these days. Like, I'm glad to finally be getting around to it long after the honeymoon phase is over. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I only really started dipping into what people thought about this thing after the first stream. And I'm like, alright, I'll give it a shot, but I really don't. I'm not seeing anything like what they're talking about. One of them was scripted Nemesis encounters. I'm like, but I don't understand that criticism, right? Because in the original game, if I remember right, whenever Nemesis rocked up, it would even give you it would give you two options. You could fight him or run away. Uh, it's pretty much that the entire time, right? Like, no matter what you do, no matter how you play the game in the OG, Nemesis was always a scripted encounter. I don't know why it's suddenly a fucking hot topic now. He's always been that way. Like one of the ones I saw, my god, oh shit. Oh, there's Robert. Yeah. One of the ones that I saw was they needed to make him a bit more free roaming the way Mr. X was. Like, nothing about Mr. X is free roaming. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever you're drinking, lay off of it. He is literally scripted to appear at the helicopter every single time. And on the second run, he is literally scripted to appear in the Stars hallway every single time. He wrote the book on scripted encounters. And you want Nemesis to be more like him.
Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
So is the daughter infected now?
Oh no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill. If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
Hmm. Oh, the long barrel's for the shoddy, is it? Oh, I thought that was for something else. Yeah, look, we could probably put some of this away. We won't be needing a lot of that. Yeah, pretty much, man. Um, you played Call of Duty. I mean, not new one, OG ones. Only a handful of them. Like Black Ops 2 was probably the one I played the most. And Modern Warfare 2. I never really got too far into the other ones. I tried Black Ops 3 when my mates were getting real into it. I don't even think I prestiged in that. I did pick up 6. I thought 6 was actually pretty good, but you know, I the problem with those COD games is that they've got such a short shelf life. I mean, 12 months in between releases, like, for the price of investment, it's not really that good. But I knew that signing up to Black Ops 6. I knew exactly what I was signing up for. It's one of the reasons why I crack up at people wanting GTA 6 as badly as they do. Like it's going to make 7 come out any quicker. Like, I want more games to have that kind of stopping power, that are around for that fucking long. Like, it's not a bad thing GTA 5 has had a lease on life for as long as it's had. Like, more games need to be like that, not less. Whoa, shit! You lose, you lose. Well, we might as well put this red herb back. There's... Yeah, and trash the key as well. We don't need that. Whoa. Turn around the corner. Stars! I'll stab those things, but I'm not wasting a bullet on them. Oh, shit. Anyone else from our graduating class hiding upstairs? Raccoon Times Readers Column. What are we doing? Are we going through the classified section? Dear editor, I'm writing to you because I am troubled, deeply troubled. Like, really troubled. Anyone who's been a parent knows that blah 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 is the place to take your kids for a trip downtown on Saturdays, and there's no store more popular or harder on a parent's wallet than Toy Uncle. Yeah, but that's where all that, it's a little foofy, a little woofy. Big statue wobbles. Okay, basically, stock standard, the lockpick is. It has to have a dedicated item slot. There's just no negotiating that. Um, It's like, Matt and you were talking about Call of Duty. It's like, Slater hands and quick draw are essentials. That they never come off any single, like every single class I make. Those are the first two things that go on. Alrighty. I just gotta go and shake the dew off the lily. Alrighty. I think the next hard save we drop down will probably be the last one. Let's get into the precinct and then we'll start wrapping it up. Oh, fuck me. He's got a rocket launcher now.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Whoa! Oh, shit! No, we can't swap them like that, can we? Where are we going again? Escape the creature. Yeah, alright. Where to? Because this is a one-way street. I guess we're going back to the power station. Fuck. Okay, did he just throw a car at us?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
Okay, well, if that's locked... Why is there an X there? Okay, hang on. Is this an actual boss battle, or is this something else? Alright. Why not? This is gonna be, a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Oh, the fucking cars blocked us off. You know, I was thinking it would be pretty cool to go through Nazi zombies again. Are there any other items here? Or was that it? Yeah, okay. I didn't think there was.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
God, he's done a number on this place, hasn't he? Far out. Alright, so the X's are cut off routes. Which means down here... No, if that's blocked, we can't do that. We gotta go up here. So, I'm guessing he's probably gonna fall out of the sky anytime now. That's the head from the... Whoa, shit. Oh, shit! Fucking hell. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, I'll be laying this save down somewhere else because I don't want to have a file that has a death on it. And fucking run where? Jill, what the fuck you doing? He's pissed off, man. He's pissed off big time. If Jill doesn't want to get hit in the face with... Whoa, shit! Yeah, okay. I don't want to have that death on the file, so I'm going to save this over the other slot and then do this again.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. You'll be safe.
Alright, come on. There's got to be a place to lay down a hard save soon. Actually, you know what? Reload that one. Because I really don't want to have that fucking mark. You know, and I think I said on the first stream that I didn't really care if I had one or not, but... Wait a minute, wasn't there a, Alright, fair enough. Mate, they put more effort into animating unlocking the graded fence than what they did with explaining the fucking rolling head. Alright, there should be another guy in here. So I'm guessing Nemesis read that same article. Because why else fire a tank round into the head? So he rocked up here, right? Alright.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Whoa, shit. Yeah. Well, that is Jill's awesome idea of a dodge. It's not quite Mr. Anderson, but it'll do.
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
I was gonna say, between getting thrown around in the apartment, between getting knocked down the fucking fire escape, between, you know, getting blown around by rocket launcher shock blasts, falling off of the scaffolding and all this kind of stuff, I'd be like, yeah, I think Jill's been put through the ringer right now. That's getting a bit, they're getting a bit overboard with that. It's like getting thrown into a fucking cupboard in Supernatural. But having said that, you know, she is fighting Nemesis at the moment, so it's gonna get pretty ugly. Like, the fact that she's just getting fucking trounced everywhere she goes is kind of what she signed up for.
Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
This makes me want to play the OG one again, though. Like, for good reasons. Like, alright. Bullshit. Man, he is fucking rocket launcher, mate, from us. Whoa! Now that ain't fair. Whoa. You artsy bastard. I'm not liking this. Not one bit. Well, what are you supposed to do when he does that? Like, did you see that Mickey Mouse bullshit? Like, he didn't do that on the last time. Fucking just Spider-Man's his ass onto the fucking grate. Like, what was that shit about?
You okay? Go. Go.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser. Look who's talking.
great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah, you'll be safe.
Isn't the typewriter up here? It was. I'll feel a little bit better if we have one of those on us.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's alright, you go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
What are you talking about now, Matten?
Let's go.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bart is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that? How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just know they're gone. Come, this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
I am shocked by these unforeseen turn of events.
Get off my train, shitbird!
Well, what the hell's going on there?
Wow. Subway's gotta be clear of the city by now.
Along with your hot.
What the hell? Why did it do that?
Date? Nah, she's not.
What the hell?
She don't like anybody.
Oh, look, you know what? Let's just get through this cutscene and then I'll have a look at it. We'll probably start wrapping it up here now anyway.
Shoot on Romeo. This is the police.
Alright, why is our... What the fuck is going on? Alright, I can't explain that.
Station. You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
So I'm guessing this is when Brad infects Marvin. So by now, this is the night Claire and Leon arrive.
Brad, stop! T. Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, so this is the night of Resi 2 now.
You stay on the door. I got this fucker. Come get some. These stars. That could be you. Where'd that cop go? Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do.
Alright, there's got to be some goodies here.
Worth a damn, then barge in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody. Custody? I thought this was a rescue. Carlos, take a look at this.
No, one green herb, that's it.
STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs. So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know. I'll open the shutter so you can get through. You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station. Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, of course.
What the hell was that thing? Couldn't have been a zombie.
Alright. I love the claw mark on the door there. Yeah, but let's just proceed with caution anyway. How does it...
Here we go.
Fuck me. Well, headshots don't really do a whole fucking lot anyway, so... Except for when they're like that. That's kind of... Whoa, shit! Remind me again, mate, why the fuck do we keep playing these games?
Right. Big, warm RPD welcome.
There's nothing that crawls, walks, flies, or swims that I'm afraid of.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is. Something nasty? Alright. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
It's going to make its presence known before we get to the dark room. Fuck off. Down quicker than a $2 hooker. Here we go, we'll turn around the corner. Brah!
Kinda fucked up shooting cops.
Nine 15-7. Well, we might as well get rid of that. We made it, kinda. Yeah. We might tough this out just a little bit longer before we call it a night.
Carlos, the STAR's office is up ahead. Copy that.
I know it's on the second floor, but just relax. I was gonna say, can I get away with killing it completely on my own? With a knife? Wait a minute, no, that's not it. Okay, so the barricade's there. Oh no, in Resident Evil 2, wasn't there a hole in the wall? The wall hasn't been blown up yet. Yeah, I would like to go through. Yeah, we'll have to break in. But we still have to finish Fall of Cybertron as well. There's a few games that have been kicked off that I don't want to leave sort of idling too long. Fall of Cybertron and GTA 5 at the moment need to be finished. Is that body still in there? I think it was this one. You open it up and that dead body falls out of the locker.
Okay. Guess we'll be doing this the explodey way.
What, do we shoot it? Oh, alright, no. That is bullshit, by the way. Whoa, fuck you! Fuck, no, I should have used that item. Fuck me. Because of what, sorry? Yeah. God, I broke the... Well, it doesn't matter, we just laid down a hard save with Carlos anyway, so it's... It's not like we're completely adrift just yet. Give me a, Hang on a minute, you fuck. I hate those quick saves. Load. In the dark room. Because we really didn't do too much more outside of that. Alright, that's probably not going to be enough to be able to do that. Maybe if I do it with 2. Yeah, alright. I'm getting very creative with my fixes. Yeah, I know, and Resident Evil 5 is another one we have to do. Alright, let's try this dance again.
Carlos, the STAR's office is up ahead.
Copy that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it blocked? Better not.
We'll collect all of this. Fuck off. What, no head stomp? Remember when they used to stomp their head and like kick their heads off in the original? It was down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Fuck you. Fucking hell. Okay.
Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
Alright, let's do it. So this is what fucked the shower in Resident Evil 2. Oh, I should have got the herb. Whoa, fuck! Oh well, too late for that.
At a time. Take a number.
This asshole.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out. Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location. This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Hey, I wonder if the... Yeah, it's still there.
that Jill in the front row?
Yeah, your front rower. Hang on, but isn't that fuck staying outside?
Yeah, what's up? Derailed. Was anyone hurt? Jill? Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bart.
Alright, we're closing in on the nuke.
Am I the only one who made...
Alright, this might be the hard save for the night.
Carlos? Come in. Carlos? Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
Yeah, get rid of that stupid key. Alright, I think that's a good spot to sort of cap it off at. But all in all, I think we're ending today on a winner. And that's the important thing. I think if everything's said and done and you can do that, and you got more right than wrong in 24 hours, that's not a bad way to that's not a bad achievement. Alrighty, so yeah, it's probably going to be Resident Evil 3 until we completely cap it off. And then we got to go back and slay those other two dragons in GTA 5 and Fall of Cybertron. I want to have a clean slate before we start anything else new. Especially before I do the next Zelda. So if I can crack that, if I can square that hole, I'll be pretty happy with it. Alrighty, but until then, everyone stay out of trouble. I mean, all we can do is try, right? Alright, take it easy, everyone.